Alright, what's up, guys? So, overall, I wanted to warn y'all the dangers of being scammed. Now, there are a lot of times where we can't really tell the difference of what's legit and what's not legit. But overall, I'll have to say I've been on the internet for a long period of time now. Like, before content creating, bro, I was still going on the internet for any reason whatsoever. Like, whether it was just watching YouTube videos, getting cheap. Well, it was mainly that. Mainly, it was mainly getting cheat codes for video games and stuff. So, but anyways, no. So I always seen how like that scam stuff. Well, I guess I more so like debunked how it can even be possible. I could win $10,000 for signing into cheating or like yeah cheat code website and things for like Grand Theft Auto, because I'm like I'd imagine that was just, and this is something I thought of when I was a kid, okay? But going and getting the cheat code, I'm like, and then I see this banner saying you just won $10,000, and I'm like, I saw this earlier, and I'm seeing it again now. I know my luck can't be that good. I ain't heard nothing, nobody, I ain't got nothing in the mail, no phone call. Like I'm seeing like multiple reasons on how I could win $10,000. And if only I'm seeing a banner on Cheat Code Central, that was the name of the website. But anyways, it was like cheatcc.com. But anyways, I go on here and I see that and I'm like, well, how many other people are going onto this website too? Because I'm like, I'd imagine like it ain't like it's something private. It ain't like they're saying, hey, Tyler, you like, how do you know me? That's the question. Where's the money even gonna go to and where is it even coming from? These are things that I'm thinking of when I was a kid. So as the time progressed on, then I, just being on social media and then having it where like even some of my friends and their accounts, like where they would get hacked, and then they're talking to like I had one friend's account get hacked and it just had me have like a trust issue, for like people that just randomly hit me up and stuff. But anyways, but no, it was a friend of mine's, their account had got hacked. So they were talking about like, hey, you had just got like some like a check in the mail or something. And I'm like, okay, for one, you don't know where I live. Second, I'm like, how do you even know if I have a mailbox? I could have one of them houses where it's the door, you know how like they has like the little mail slot thing on the door. I could have that. So I'm like, my house, I think I would have seen that. So that's what I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I think I would have known if I was getting a check in the mail. I don't think that's something that you would tell me. And I'm like, you don't even live at my house, so that just doesn't. And I'm like, that don't even make any sense. I'm like, what kind of scam is that? Okay, so I go to the mailbox and then I don't see nothing. I'm like, okay, it's not there. So what do I wasn't even gonna waste my time. I was like, no, I'm like, I'm not gonna go outside and check for some check that's not even there. And so I was like, you know what, forget it. And so anyways, then tonight I saw this, this is, I'm just overall just warning you guys, like, this is what people do. Like, all right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this one last story, and then after that, then I'll get into like, how can you avoid scams. But anyway, so this guy on TikTok, he goes and he was like just I guess scrolling through. He's seen this Iron Man mask, and so he thought that the mask had only cost $30 and I'm like, even I looked at that mask and I was like, no, there's no way possible. Even if years passed on down the road, there would be no way possible that mask would only be $30. No. But anyway, so he gets the Iron Man mask, like it opens up and all that stuff, makes noises. So he gets the mask, or I don't even know if he did get the mask. But anyways, he goes and checks online, and he already has spent the money on the mask. I'm like, you shouldn't have done that. But anyway, so he spends the money on the mask, goes and looks up afterwards, like, how much like does the mask cost, like, for real and stuff. And yeah, the mask is like 300 and something dollars. And so that's, yeah, it's stuff like that. So overall, this is where the advice comes in. So do what he did, but reverse it. Before you buy the mask, look around and see and stuff. Or just, overall, like, you just pay attention to your surroundings when it comes to that stuff. Don't trust anything in the comment sections unless it's people. Well, see, here's the thing, because it's like, I don't want to be negative, but usually when you see negative comments, then that's how you know that stuff is real, because a lot of the times they could just be, if it's like, if you're seeing a bunch of positive, and that's what he's seen all these different positive comments, and most likely it's just that person that created that fake ad promoting that Iron Man mask, knowing that there ain't no Iron Man mask that costs, unless it's like, well, even like those like plastic ones, they cost less than it, but still, there's like no in between. It ain't gonna be like, no, just, oh, it's a mid-price Iron Man mask, but it has like this high-tech technology where it can open up and close. And no. So yeah, but check around, read the comments. If the comments are positive, still don't trust it, because overall at the end of the day, yeah, it's like I said, it could just be somebody going and creating an account saying, oh yeah, nice mask, bought one myself, ooh, this mask is so nice, I bought 10 of them. And it's like, what are these comments coming? So like, look that stuff up. If you like, and there's been times where it's like people have reached out to me, like, I don't know how many times on Instagram where I have like fake accounts reaching out to me talking about, hey, we're this brand, we want to promote, and it'd be like some old random stuff. And I'm like, since when have you guys ever heard me talk about any of this stuff? Any of it? So that's why I'm like, yeah, check around, look, and yeah, and even then, like, there's at times where it's like, even if it does seem legit, still just check, look around, see, always. And that's one thing that I do, even though I trash on Google, but one thing that I'll do is if like, so let's say for an example, a video game company wants me to test out their game, but for some reason they want my credit card information. So if I can find the name or even their website, I will look it up. Is such and such legit? And if there's a bunch of articles saying don't trust them, they're not legit, they're a scam, they took like $10,000 from me, I'm like, that's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna do that. Block, delete, all that stuff. I ain't fooling with you. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you just gotta do your research before you lose out on any money. And the thing is this, there's been times where it caught me lacking. There's been times where I've been scammed by people, and yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a learning lesson, and eventually, you move on from it and stuff. So, but yeah, overall, it's like, it's just one of those things where it's, you just gotta do your research first before you just start signing off on stuff, adding information, all that personal information. Like, no, there was even a time, I remember it's an old friend of mine where they wanted to send me a gift card. And I was like, I don't trust this. So I just kind of sent them a dummy email account that it was an email account that I wasn't even using anymore. So I was like, okay, I'll just send them, or just send them that email. So in case some stuff does happen, they got a hold of that one. And I'm like, not any of the ones that I use. And so, and even they knew that that's what I was doing. And I'm like, yeah, I don't trust nobody. I trust absolutely nobody. I'm like, yeah, you're, a real person, but still, I'm like, I still don't trust nobody when it comes to my information. So, but yeah, overall, at the end of the day, just be careful out there, because there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of different people out there. And even if you have scamming stories of your own, post them down below in the comment sections, and, we can help out people and stuff. But anyways, yeah, then talking to those individuals, stop scamming. Go out, get a job, work for your money, earn it. All right, stop scamming people. It's like people it's funny how, like, they are so passionate about it. They're like, oh no, like I always scam. I'm always going to be a scammer. And it's like, okay, the thing is this, and that's talking to those individuals, and you may or may not want to believe me, but at the end of the day, you got to look at it as like this, where you're doing all of this scamming. You honestly think karma isn't going to make its way to you? I guarantee and I promise you're going to look up one day and you're going to be wishing you was dealing with what the people that you scam, what they were dealing with, because I guarantee and I promise you what you're going to deal with, it's going to be 10 times, 100 times, 1,000,000 times worse than what you put people through. So, but anyways, and that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.